2025 is your year to become an influencer. I'm going to be showing you guys a few tips and tricks that I learned through posting and maintaining over 230,000 followers. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to become an influencer and how I personally became an influencer. Let's talk while I get ready. So I made this account around the end of sophomore year of high school, and I started posting consistently for around 2 years. I've grown so much over the past few years, and I am so incredibly grateful to have all of you guys along with me. First tip that I would give is to post consistently. Like, post multiple times a week. You will not see any growth if you barely post. Like, that's just the hard truth. And when you post, if your goal is to become an influencer, you need to find a specific niche that you want to get into. I'm trying this new L'Oreal mascara. This is the Paradise Big Deal. At first, I would post relatable content, like random stuff when I was bored, and it would get a lot of views and engagement, but it wasn't anything worth following someone for. So I would get a lot of likes, a few viral videos, but not a lot of followers. That leads me to my next tip, which is you need to create content that people will want to follow you for. As soon as I started to post more makeup content, I started shifting more from oh, here are some random hauls to, oh, here are what I think about these products. These are my brutally honest opinion. I don't like these brands. I don't like these products from these brands, but I do like these products. I basically developed a niche of just me forming my opinions and giving my thoughts on certain makeup products that were viral at the time. Through sharing my opinions and thoughts on certain products, my audience was actually gaining something from watching my videos, and that's when I started to see a rise of followers. That's when I started to notice I was consistently growing my following, even though not every video of mine was going viral with over 1 million views and over 200k likes. I was building a loyal audience of people who actually enjoyed and gained something from watching my videos. Next thing people always want to know is, how do you receive PR? I went from DMing my favorite brands asking for products in exchange for a video to them actually reaching out to me asking if I wanted to try products. And what's my number one tip if you want to receive PR? That is, you need to post organically about the brand that you want PR from. When I first started creating content, it was always a dream for me to get Charlotte Tilbury PR. That was my all-time favorite makeup brand ever. It still is. Their products are incredible. Because I was already a huge fan of the brand, I always talked about their products in my videos, products I liked, products I didn't like. In fact, when I first signed with my manager, I was asking her to try to get me on Charlotte Tilbury's PR list because I love them so much. Long story short, I did get on their PR list, but it wasn't through my managers reaching out. It was because they saw a video that I organically posted about their brand. It was doing a full face of only Charlotte Tilbury makeup products. They saw the video, they reached out asking to join the PR list, also requesting a paid sponsorship. That was literally a dream to me. Another question is always how do you start working with your favorite brands? That's my number one tip. Post organically about the brand and they will find you. Especially if your video does well, because I made the doing the full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup and that got over 1 million views, I believe. And that's how they found my page and decided that they wanted to work with me. And still, it's surreal to me. I literally got their advent calendar during Christmas time. The next tip I would give is building an image and brand for yourself online. And that's kind of a huge topic I can get into another video, but basically when people see you online or when they see you, they hear your name, what do they associate you with? For me, I learned this through people coming up to me in public and being you're that girl who reviews lip oils. And that literally has happened over 5 times. It makes sense because most of my viral videos were me brutally rating makeup products. And obviously that's a silly example, but what I mean by that on a bigger level is that when you start getting companies who want to work with you, you need to be selective on who you want to work with. Because if it doesn't align with your brand and the content you make, your audience is going to be confused why you decided to work with that brand and just thinking oh, you're doing it for money. You post brand deals with stuff that don't align with your brand at all in what you post, your audience kind of loses trust in you, and it's very inauthentic in my opinion. There are so many brand deals that I have said no to, some from huge names as well, just because I knew it would be inauthentic to promote this since I never talk about it on my page. It's so incredibly important to build your audience's trust because that's literally why they followed you in the first place. I think the last tip I would give is post because you genuinely want to post, not because you want to receive PR or just I don't know, have followers. If you come in with that mindset of just, oh, I want to do this for free PR and stuff, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna get bored and move on to the next thing. But if posting and content creation is genuinely like a passion of yours, you're going to be consistent with it. You're going to keep posting, and that's when you'll actually see growth and everything that follows with it. Anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed content like this, and I can make a lot more, especially how it was being an influencer in high school and like the transition from high school to college as an influencer and how that's kind of affected my content and everything. But yeah, feel free to drop any questions. I love you guys so much. Bye!